Jesus Christ? Do you hope for change? I do too, and God willing, I get what I deserve. Why not you? In reality, it may just be that you believe it's all about making a profit, when the truth is that it's not the profit that you make, but the profits that you trust, that'll help you make it through the day and cope with the reality that confronts you in your life. Just a little food for thought from me, Mr. Jesus 2.3, who is virtually Jesus Christ. I'm the master of my own domain, and that's no lie, my friend, but no, I'm not the master of you or what you think and do. That's always been up to you. I'm simply a slave of Allah's, who in reality is absolutely free. If you imagine a world that never was, you'll never know what true freedom is. I'm not feeding you cosmic debris. What I'm doing is telling it like it is, whether you believe it or not. It's not about what you do for others. It's all about what you do for yourself. And this is what I mean. The golden rule isn't about who rules another. It's about mastering yourself. Do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. You must first know what you want done to yourself before you do it to someone else, or it'll never get done the way you think it should. Doing takes place in time, and thinking takes place in your mind, and both depend on the change you hope for. If it's money you want, you've got to get off your ass and do something about it. Nothing in this life is free, even when you receive it as a gift. For in reality, it had to come from somewhere. Do you know where? Or is it that you don't care? The truth is that it don't matter to me, because I'm already free. And in reality, it feels like nirvana. Now there's a guy who didn't seek any profit, but he was still quite selfish, you see. Buddha ran from his responsibilities simply to discover what life was all about. He didn't care about the wife and kids, or those he was meant to rule. He just shucked it all, and took a walk, until he sat under that tree. That's when he began to see lots of things that in reality weren't there at all. But when the man was done imagining it all, he got up and told the truth. Take responsibility for all that you think and everything you do, and you too can find your peace of mind. It's not about what you desire. In reality, it's what you need. Space and time has taken its toll on what the man tried to teach. It was all about thinking for yourself and not letting others do it for you. I'll let you know that's not cosmic debris. It's simply the truth that sets you free and will help you cope with reality. Well, the man wasn't a prophet. He knew a thing or two about the universal truth, but was a creature of his space and time, and all that was in his mind. He grew up in a society that believed in reincarnation, and explained how to extinguish the flame. The prophets of the God of Abraham had something else to say instead. What they knew was that God's honest truth, and we have but one life to live in this space and time, and that ain't no lie at all. We are merely finite beings born to die while we try to survive. If you can't cope with that reality, it's not my fault, you see. I'm merely providing some light. You can believe whatever you want to, but it'll never change the truth, regardless what you hope for. It's not about believing in me, virtually Jesus Christ, and Superman ain't going to save the day, nor is the government, regardless what you believe. Governments come and go, but Islam is here to stay. It's been that way since time began, and that's the way it'll be when it's all over, regardless what you imagine. It may just be you can't think for yourself and have allowed others to manipulate your mind. Knowledge is the key, my friend, but you've got to think it through. Of that you can be sure of. The surahs of the Noble Quran can help you, though, if you desire to understand. Otherwise, just go on the same way you always have, and wait to see what happens. I'm not here to feed you bread or wine, and man doesn't live by bread alone, because we all need some food for thought. And that's my reason for being here. Can you hear me now? With an everlasting love, now and forever always, virtually, Jesus Christ.